Hey subbies, Donnie here. I hope that you're having a good weekend. It is Saturday when I'm recording this at about 10:30. I figured it was time for us to finally do our lingerie rating tier list video. So we're gonna go ahead and rate some of the lingerie you've submitted. Now there weren't too many submissions. We only got about 5, and one of them didn't work because it's a WebM. So I won't be able to put that one on the tier list, but I would like to talk about that one at least, even if we can't put it on there. So yeah, let's chill out and let's rate some lingerie. As you can see, there's our 5 contenders. We have this frilly black lace thing. There's some sexy latex lingerie here. We have what looks to be some sort of... I'm not really sure what that's called. Some hot latex panties and a cute pink brassiere and what looks like a thong combo. So the way we're going to be rating these is I'm going to be rating these in order of whether or not Dommy would rock this, whether or not Dommy would wear it, whether or not he'd be indifferent, if he'd wear it but have complaints, or just nah. So let's get started. We're going to go ahead and do this using our form. So let's pull that up. First one we're going to be rating is submitted by Citrus. That would be the cute and pink one here. Citrus has graciously provided us with some information here. So, Citrus said yes, that I would wear this piece of lingerie. He thinks I would. His fantasy about me wearing this piece of lingerie is wearing it while being a cute subby, and he says that he's pleased with the choices he made. So, let's take a look at this. I'm gonna see if I can put it on screen. Oh, hold on a sec. Shit. Hell. Alright, that's fine. Let's just momentarily swap the video screen. Alright, so here's Citrus's lingerie submission. Looks like it's a pretty pink brassiere, and there's like a very, very, very show-offy thong. It looks kind of like something you would see on a date, maybe? Not terribly sure what these are. They might be garters. You can't really see them on screen. That's my fault. I did a pretty bad job of capturing this screen. I apologize. But I do really like the thong part. I think that part really fits Dommy very well. I can see him wearing this, especially during a submissive situation. He would wear this very easily. I think it would go very nicely over his tits. And I think his crotch would look really nice in this show-offy skirt part, especially this like pubic window here. Yeah, I think Dom would rock this. So we're gonna give this an S here. I'm gonna give that an S tier. All right, let's move to the next one. Our next submission comes from Eclipse. Eclipse says, I just submitted something I think Dommy would look good in. Eclipse thinks I would wear this piece of lingerie. Eclipse's fantasy is as follows. I picture you being alone. Eclipse, being the incubus they are, appears to give you your dose of pleasure and finds you wearing this piece. Nice setup. And this piece is the pink brassiere. I don't know what you would call this. I feel like I should be better at identifying. So I don't know what you'd call this, but It does look nice. There's like a little black lace frilly part at the bottom that you can't see because, of course, I messed up the window properties. Sorry about that. Actually, let me just add a new window property. Hold on a second. It's time to rate more sexy lingerie. Okay, so the fantasy that we were given for Eclipses is pretty tantalizing. Dom looking kind of slutty, wearing this after a dose of pleasure. I'm kind of wondering what led to this. Like, I'm just kind of wondering, like, what led him to wear this outfit. I kind of have a picture in my head of him, like, laying back and being, like, ridiculously horny, and Eclipse coming in and getting the essence that they need, and Dom just being, like, ravenously horny afterwards. I like this. I think Dom would wear this. I can see a scene with it pretty easily. So I think this is going to go in the category of... let's see. I need to switch these windows around. This is going to go in the category of... Yeah, I would put this at an A. Dom would definitely wear this. Situation is pretty easy to see. He would enjoy this. So, all right. Let's move on to the next one. So, our next form is submitted by... I'm not sure who submitted this, actually. But this is the latex outfit. This is the latex outfit with the pasties on it. Already looks like it fits Dom pretty well, if I'm being quite honest. So this is kind of a like hit out of the park, but we'll see what they have to say. All right, so in their short sentence, they said it's one I would probably buy and probably will. It's revealing and quite fitting to someone's body. Okay. That makes sense. They say I would maybe wear this piece of lingerie. Here is their fantasy about me wearing it. You're breathing heavily as you hammered into someone. They are moaning out in pleasure and they felt something warm spread throughout their body. They turned the vibrator in your hole. It vibrated loudly and you moaned out their name as you pulled their hair tighter. Okay. So it seems like this type of lingerie is something that they think I would rock in like a dominant way. I can see it. I can see it. I can see it. So let's take a look at it. So this is the lingerie. There's a posture collar on top. That's pretty dominant. And there's some pasties on the nipples. We got a really hot bondage harness, a corset. Now Dom doesn't wear too many corsets, but he does look good wearing them when he does wear them. And they got like a really attractive thong here. Or I don't know if that's really... It might just be panties. I don't think that's really a thong. I can see Dom wearing this. I don't know if he would wear it in a dominant role, but he would definitely wear it just in general. As far as the fantasy goes, this is a pretty easy outfit to see someone using during like a pegging scene, and Dom does peg his submissives. So yeah, I can see it. Like maybe like a date night where Dom dresses up and pegs his partner and just leaves them moaning and crying out for more, and like also having a vibrator in his hole. Mutual pleasure. Yeah, I think this is a good one. I can see Dom rocking this. Let's move that up to the S tier. Doing pretty good so far. I haven't had any weird submissions, and we don't have that many more left. All right. Okay, our next one comes from... Oh, this is the one I can't really rate because it's a WebM. Well, we can't put it on the tier list, but we can still rate it, so let's talk about it. All right, so this one comes from Lay, which is also known as Rory on my stream and mod. So this is an Eastern Assassin sex lingerie. It is a piece that comes from Etsy, it seems. Is this an Etsy piece? Oh, damn. Yeah, that's pretty sexy. Okay. It comes with like an optional glove set. That's really nice. Okay. Rory says he thinks I would wear this lingerie. And he mentions... Oh... He mentions a Final Fantasy XIV reference, which is Western clients wanting some authentic Kugane style. I can see Dom wearing this. I don't know in what situation he would wear this. Like, being honest, I really don't know. I can see him wearing it, though. I think I can mostly see him putting it on, like, being really hard with the submissive, like, really tough, and then, like, giving them a really hard hand job. Because of the lace gloves. I don't know if he would do too much with the assassin part of it, because like, unless it's like a role play, I don't really know what he could do. But I can see him sitting on top of somebody and just giving them the hardest blowjob of their hardest hand job of their life. So we would put this in a rank, but because it's a WebM, we can't rate it. So thank you for the submission, Rory. Sorry that tier maker just doesn't take WebMs. All right, let's move on to the next one. All right, our next one comes from Lindy. This is our latex panty submission. So it's latex lingerie with some zippers. Lindy says that he thinks I would wear this piece of lingerie, and the fantasy he gives me is Master is sitting on my face, grinding up and down. He knows that I am aroused. He knows that I will do anything to worship his ass and lick his hole. But all I can smell and feel now is latex against my face, and he keeps sitting on my face, teasing me. That's a pretty hot fantasy, and it's honestly one that Dom would absolutely do. For reference, this is what... Oh, shit. For reference, this is what Lindy's submission looks like. There's like a back zipper and a front zipper. Dom would probably have it zipped all the way to undone if he was sitting on someone's face. But also at the same time, I feel like he would probably just tease with it a little. I can definitely see him like making a sub like worship this area, and then like maybe leaning against the wall with the back zipper undone so that he could press them against this area here. But this right here is a very tantalizing like reference for a pose, and I can definitely see Dom sitting on someone's face like this. So this is 100% all Dom, like big time Dom. He already wears stuff like this, so this is a shoe-in. Like this is an S rank automatically. And now we move to our final submission. All right, so our next submission is done by Cameron. And we have mesh in a comfortable fit. This black bat pattern is perfect for any goth bish. Ooh, okay. They think I would wear this piece of lingerie. And they say, we vibe together in the pretty bat set that includes matching stockings and watch scary movies together. I love it. I love it. Let's look at it. Let's look at it. Okay. Okay. This is cute. This is cute. I like this. I can totally see Dom wearing this. It's something he wouldn't really wear it in a sexual way though. I think he would mostly wear this in like a, well, pretty much like the fantasy said, like just like to watch movies or hang out with someone or just vibe really. Dom does wear lingerie a lot, even non-sexually. It's just something that he does. So like watching movies, hanging out with friends, things like that. He'll wear lingerie a lot at home, or he'll just not wear anything at all. So this is pretty normal. I can see him wearing this. I don't think it's something that he would wear by like choice. He'd probably do it just like to fit with like a friend or something, like your fantasy said. But yeah, he would definitely wear this. So we will put this in the A tier for sure. You guys did really well. I didn't have a single bad submission. I'm kind of impressed, actually. You guys really know Dom's style. So this is our tier rating. We have S ranks. We have the pink baby doll lingerie. We have the hot pegging lingerie, the latex face sitting lingerie. On the A tier, we have Eclipse's brassiere, I guess. I still don't really know what that's called. And then we have the two-piece bat lingerie. And then special mention to Rory's Eastern Assassin lingerie, which we can't put on there because, you know. Well, thank you guys so much for so easily understanding Dom's character. It looks like we have a pretty good overview of the type of things that I would wear, or the type of things that you think I would wear, and your fantasies are all really nice, and I enjoyed reading them. So thank you for participating. Maybe next time we do this, we'll have more submissions. This is like my third tier list that I've ever done. 2 of them were over Twitch. This one I'm trying doing over YouTube. I feel like tier lists are content that, like, they're fun to do live, but also at the same time, I think that they're easily consumable just through video form. So we'll see how this goes. Thank you so much for participating. Thank you so much for showing up to the anniversary stream. If you enjoyed this tier list, if you want me to do more tier lists, feel free to let me know suggestions in the comments, and maybe I'll take them. Some other tier lists I've done included VTubers I would fight, and also I did a boyfriend tier list, anime boyfriends. So those are some ideas I've done in the past. If you like this video, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Your subscribing means everything to me. We've recently reached over 100 followers on YouTube, and we're looking to grow and maybe hit 200 sometime soon. So thank you so much, guys, for watching this video and coming out and seeing me rate lingerie. I hope you had fun. And if you had any more lingerie submissions that you wanted to pass along to me, you can suggest them in the comments too. All right, subbies. Thank you for your time. Bye-bye.